Englishly podcast.
From Speak English with Class.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Listen. I'm Mizu.
And I'm Lucas. Yeah, we're really happy you're here with us today. Like, truly happy. At Go English, we practice real, everyday English. English you can actually use when you travel, meet new people, or just talk with friends.
Exactly. Simple English, natural English, the kind of English people really say. Oh, and if you enjoy learning with us, please click like and subscribe. Like, subscribe. You're a good person, and you've done something great today. You're amazing to us. Thank you so much.
All right, Mizu, let's jump in. Today's topic came from a real situation, right?
Yes, just the other day, someone asked me, "Where are you from?" And I thought, wow, this is perfect for English learners.
Same here. People ask that question all the time. So today, we're learning how to talk about your country in English, slowly, clearly, and naturally.
Because when you meet someone for the first time, this topic always comes up. So Lucas, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing great, Mizu. Really good. The day feels nice, calm, and sunny.
Oh, I love that. Sunny days just make everything feel better, right?
Yes. Sunny days make me feel happy. So, Mizu, quick question. What did you do this weekend?
This weekend, I spent time with my family. We had dinner, talked a lot, laughed a lot. Just simple, warm moments. It felt really nice.
Oh, wow. That sounds lovely, Mizu. All right, everyone. Now, let's learn how to talk about your country in clear, confident English. All right, Mizu. Very simple question. Where are you from?
Easy one. I'm from Australia. And honestly, I've lived in many places there.
Oh, wow. Really? Australia is already far away from many people, and you moved around inside it?
Yes, I love moving, exploring, trying new places. My hometown is Brisbane, and Brisbane will always feel like home to me. But I don't like staying in just one place.
That's interesting, Mizu. So where else did you live?
Well, I spent some time in Sydney, then lived for a while in Melbourne, and yes, even Canberra. Each city feels very, very different.
Oh, wow. So you really experienced Australia from many sides.
Exactly. Brisbane is warm, sunny, relaxed. That's where I grew up. Sydney feels busy and exciting. Melbourne is creative, full of culture, and, oh, amazing coffee. And Canberra is quiet, calm, and very organized.
Haha, I like how you describe them. So Australia is really more than just one feeling, right?
Yes, Lucas, completely. Australia is huge. It's a country and a continent, and every city has its own personality.
Quick question, Mizu. What about the weather?
Oh, in many places, it's hot and sunny, very sunny. In summer, the heat can feel like an oven, really, really hot. But in the mountains down south, there is snow.
And the capital city, that's Canberra, right?
Yes, Canberra is the capital. But when people talk about Australia, they usually think of Sydney, Melbourne, or Brisbane, my hometown.
Nice. Your story really makes Australia feel alive, Mizu.
Ah, thank you, Lucas. And now, let's help you talk about your country in English, the same easy, natural way. All right, Lucas, now it's your turn. We talked about me moving around Australia. Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, Canberra. So let's keep the flow going. Very simple question. Where are you from?
Easy one. I'm from the United States, and more specifically, New York.
Oh, wow. New York. That already sounds loud, busy, and exciting.
Yes, loud, busy, exciting, and never sleeping. New York is full of energy. People walk fast, talk fast, and dream big.
I can imagine that. What is it like growing up there?
Oh, it's wild, Mizu. You hear music on the streets, people from everywhere in the world, different languages, different food smells, all in one block.
Wow, that's very different from Brisbane's relaxed feeling.
Exactly. Brisbane is calm and sunny. New York is busy and electric. But that's what I love about it. There's always something happening.
So, Lucas, tell us, is New York cold?
Oh, yes. Winters can be very, very cold. Snow, wind, big coats. Sometimes your face feels frozen. But summers? Hot, loud, full of life.
And what about famous places?
Oh, wow. So many. Times Square with the bright lights, Central Park right in the middle of the city, and of course, the Statue of Liberty.
I can hear the excitement in your voice.
I can't help it. New York teaches you to be confident, strong, and open to people. You meet someone new every single day.
What about food, Lucas? Big cities always have good food.
Don't get me started. Pizza slices bigger than your face, hot dogs on the street, bagels in the morning. Wow, wow, wow.
That sounds delicious and very New York.
And the people? They may look busy, but they're kind. They help you, joke with you, laugh with you, even strangers.
I love that. So, just like Australia has many different cities and feelings, America does too.
Exactly, Mizu. And that's why learning how to talk about your country is so important.
Yes, because everyone has a story. And now we'll help you tell your story in clear, natural English.
All right, Mizu. After hearing your Brisbane story and all that moving around Australia, I'm curious, what kind of food do people eat in Australia?
Oh, easy one. We eat a lot of barbecue food. And haha, we don't even call it barbecue. We call it a Barbie. Barbie.
Barbie. I love that word. So what happens at a Barbie, Mizu?
On the weekend, people say, let's have a Barbie. And everyone knows what that means. We cook outside, relaxed, sunny, very Brisbane style.
Nice. So what do you cook?
Sausages. Sausages, steak, seafood, sometimes vegetables too. It's simple food, but it's all about being together.
That sounds very different from grabbing pizza on a busy New York street.
Exactly. Different pace, different feeling. And we also have some very interesting foods.
Oh, wow. Now I'm curious. Like what?
Well, we have something called Vegemite.
Vegemite. I've heard that name before. What is it exactly?
It's a dark, salty spread made from yeast. People put a very, very small amount, small, on buttered toast.
Okay. And be honest, Mizu. Is it good?
I love it. I grew up with it in Brisbane, but many people from other countries think it tastes very strange.
That sounds dangerous.
You really have to try it yourself. Just like countries, just like cities, food is all about experience.
I like that. Different places, different tastes, but great stories everywhere. Mizu, after hearing about Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, and all your moving around, I have a question. What time is it in Australia right now?
Oh, that's a great question, Lucas. And haha, it can be a little confusing. Australia is many hours ahead of the United States.
Yeah, so when we're filming this in the morning here in New York,
It's already evening back home in Australia, sometimes even late evening, depending on the city.
wow. So when I'm eating breakfast, coffee in hand,
People in Brisbane or Sydney are eating dinner. Dinner, relaxing, maybe watching TV. Totally different moments of the day.
That always blows my mind. And Australia has more than one time zone too, right?
Yes, Australia is a big country, so we have different time zones inside one country. Brisbane and Melbourne are usually on the same time, but during daylight saving, Sydney and Melbourne are 1 hour ahead of Brisbane. Perth is always 2 hours behind the East Coast, depending on the season.
So even inside Australia, not everyone checks the clock at the same time.
Exactly, Lucas. That's why when I call friends in different cities, I always think, okay, what time is it for them?
Same for me when I talk to people overseas. Time zones really change how we live, work, and talk to each other.
Yes, one world, many clocks. The world is very, very big.
It really is. And understanding time zones helps you travel better and communicate better.
Exactly. And now you're learning how to talk about time, places, and your country in simple, clear English. All right, Lucas, we talked about countries, cities, food, and even time zones. Now let's talk about something everyone uses every day: money. So, Lucas, what money do people use in the United States?
Ha 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 ha. An important topic. In the US, we use the US dollar. Dollar, dollar.
And you use both coins and paper bills, right?
That's right. We have coins for small amounts, like cents, and paper bills for dollars. You see dollars everywhere in New York. You pay for food, transport, coffee, everything.
Makes sense. Big city, busy life.
Exactly. And the symbol is the dollar sign. The dollar, people around the world recognize it.
In Australia, we also use the dollar, the Australian dollar. But our money looks a little different.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Tell us more, Mizu.
Our coins have animals on them, like kangaroos. And our paper money isn't paper, it's plastic. Plastic. Plastic.
That's so cool. Very Australian.
It is. And just like time zones, money is different in each country. Different names, different designs, but same purpose.
Exactly. And now, let's ask you.
Yes. What about your country? What money do people use where you live?
Is it the dollar, the euro, the yen, something else?
Try saying it out loud in English. My country uses simple, clear, confident.
Because talking about money is part of real life. Travel, shopping, living.
And now you're learning how to talk about it naturally, just like we do.
Mizu, after talking about food, time zones, and money, let's talk about something fun. If someone visits your country, where should they go?
Oh, wow, that's a good one, Lucas. Australia has so many places, but one famous place everyone talks about is the Great Barrier Reef.
Yes, I've seen photos. Wow, wow. It looks colorful, bright, and unreal.
Exactly. It's the largest coral reef in the world. You can swim there, snorkel there, and see beautiful fish. Blue water, clear water.
It sounds like swimming inside a giant aquarium.
Yes. And if you like cities, people love visiting Sydney, the Opera House, the harbor, the beaches. And for a more relaxed feeling, Brisbane is sunny, warm, and easygoing. My hometown.
I can really feel the difference between Australian cities when you talk about them.
Each place has its own feeling. All right, Lucas, now your turn. What places should people visit in the United States?
Oh, wow. That's a hard question because the U.S. is huge. But one place many people dream about is New York City.
Of course, your hometown.
Yes. Times Square with bright lights, Central Park right in the city, tall buildings everywhere. It's loud, exciting, and full of energy.
Very different from the Great Barrier Reef.
Exactly. And for nature lovers, places like the Grand Canyon are incredible. Big, wide, quiet, it makes you feel very small.
Wow, that sounds powerful.
It is. Just like Australia, the US has beaches, cities, mountains, and deserts. Many different experiences.
So, whether it's Australia or America, there's no one place.
Yes. Different places, different feelings. And now, what about your country?
Where should people visit where you are from? Try saying it in simple English.
Because talking about famous places is another great way to share your country with the world. After hearing about beaches, cities, and food, I'm curious, Mizu, what about animals? Australia is famous for its animals, right?
Oh, yes, very famous. In Australia, we have kangaroos. You can see them jumping, especially in the countryside.
Haha, I can imagine that already.
And of course, we have koalas. They sleep in trees, eat leaves all day, and wow, they look very cute.
I would love to see a koala in real life.
You should visit, Lucas. We also have emus, big birds that can't fly, but they can run very fast.
Wow, Australia really has unique animals.
Yes, and nature is a big part of life there, too. Beaches, sunshine, open space.
In the United States, we have very different animals in nature. For example, our national animal is the bald eagle.
Oh, yes, the eagle. Strong and powerful.
Exactly. We also have bears, deer, and many animals living in forests and mountains.
That sounds very different from Australia's beaches and wildlife.
It is. In the U.S., we have huge forests, long rivers, and big mountain areas like the Rocky Mountains.
Wow. So both countries have amazing nature, just in different ways.
Yes, different animals, different landscapes, different lifestyles.
And that's why learning how to talk about nature and animals helps you explain your country better.
Exactly. So now, what about your country? What animals or nature is it famous for?
We've talked about food, nature, places, and daily life. Now let's talk about something people really enjoy. Holidays. Lucas, what are some popular holidays in the United States?
Oh, wow. We have many. One of the biggest holidays is Independence Day on July 4th. It's our national day.
July 4th? I've seen it in movies. Fireworks everywhere, right?
Yes, fireworks, fireworks, fireworks. People have barbecues, wear red, white, and blue, and spend time with family and friends.
That sounds fun and very energetic. Very American.
Exactly. Another big holiday is Thanksgiving. Families come together, eat a big meal, talk, laugh, and say thank you.
I like that idea. Slowing down and being grateful.
Me too. All right, Mizu. What about Australia?
In Australia, our national day is Australia Day on January 26th. People celebrate with barbecues, beach trips, and outdoor activities.
January at the beach? Wow.
Yes, January is summer for us. Sunny, hot, relaxed, very Brisbane style.
That sounds like a dream to me. January in New York is cold, cold, cold.
Now let's talk about children. What do children like to do for fun in the U.S.?
Well, it depends on the season. In summer, kids play outside, ride bikes, and go to parks. In winter, many children love ice hockey, skating, and playing in the snow.
Snow again. I can only imagine that.
They build snowmen, have snowball fights, and laugh a lot.
In Australia, children love sports too. Cricket and football are very popular. And of course, the beach.
Swimming, sand, surfing?
Yes, swimming, playing in the sand, learning to surf with family. Outdoor life is a big part of growing up in Australia.
So kids in both countries play, laugh, and have fun, just in different ways.
Exactly. Different weather, different activities, same happy feeling.
And now, think about your country. What holidays do you celebrate? What do children like to do?
Try saying it in simple English, one step at a time.
Mizu, we've talked about cities, food, animals, holidays. Now let's talk about famous people. Who is well known in Australia?
Oh, yes. Australia has many stars. For example, Chris Hemsworth. He plays Thor in the movies. Big, strong, funny.
Wow, I know him. He's really famous.
Yes, and we have Nicole Kidman, also an amazing actress. And in music, Kylie Minogue, pop superstar, iconic.
Very cool. Australia really has talent in movies and music.
Exactly. And don't forget business leaders, too, like entrepreneurs such as Melanie Perkins from Canva, Mike Cannon-Brookes and Scott Farquhar from Atlassian, or Jane Liu from Shoppo in Australia. Nice. All right, now let's talk about the United States.
Yes, USA has so many famous people. In movies, we have people like Tom Hanks, very talented, very kind on screen. And in music, stars like Taylor Swift, amazing singer and songwriter.
I love her music.
And in business, we have big names like Elon Musk and Oprah Winfrey. They are inspiring for many people.
So, in both countries, people become famous in movies, music, and business. It shows how talent and creativity are everywhere.
Exactly. And now you can try talking about famous people from your country in English. Who do you know? What do they do?
Simple, clear, confident, just like we do. Lucas. Now, let's talk about school life and a bit about hospitals and social benefits. What is school like in the United States?
Okay. Children usually start school around 5 or 6 years old. We have elementary school, then middle school, and high school. After high school, many students go to college or university.
In Australia, it's very similar. We start school at about the same age, and many Australian schools have uniforms, especially public schools.
Oh yes, in the U.S., most public schools don't have uniforms. Private schools sometimes do, but public schools usually wear casual clothes.
That's a big difference. And what about school day length?
School is usually from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday to Friday. After school, students often do sports, clubs, or homework.
Same in Australia. Many children play sports after school or join clubs for music, drama, or science.
And what about hospitals and healthcare? That's important too.
Yes, in Australia, we have Medicare, government-funded healthcare. People can go to public hospitals for free, and there are private hospitals too if you want extra services.
In the U.S., it's different. Healthcare is mostly private, and people usually get insurance through work or government programs. Hospitals are very good, but it can cost money if you don't have insurance.
Wow, so learning about school and hospitals also helps you understand everyday life in each country.
Exactly. And social benefits like holidays, healthcare, and education make a big difference in people's lives.
So now you can try talking about school, hospitals, and benefits in your own country. Simple English. Describe what kids do, how hospitals work, and what help people have.
Yes, step by step. Real life, real English.
Lucas, Now let's talk about something everyone loves, sports. What sports are popular in the United States?
So many. Of course, ice hockey is big in the north, but people also love basketball and baseball. In the summer, soccer and tennis are also very popular.
Wow, lots of options. In Australia, we're really crazy about sports too. We love rugby, swimming, and tennis. And every year we have a huge tennis tournament, the Australian Open.
Oh yes, I've watched that on TV. The players are amazing.
Yes, they are so fast and skilled. Tennis is very competitive, and it's exciting to watch.
I can see that. And basketball is similar. Players are very fast and strong.
Exactly. And in Australia, kids also play cricket, football, and swimming from a young age. Sports are really part of the culture.
Same in the US. Sports are a big part of school life, too. Kids play after school, join teams, and sometimes even dream of becoming professional athletes.
So sports are not just fun, they help people stay healthy, learn teamwork, and enjoy life.
Yes, and now you can try talking about sports in your country in simple English. Which sports are popular? What do kids and adults play?
Step by step, real life, real English, just like we do.
Lucas, we've talked about cities, nature, food, sports. Now I have a question. What do you think is the best thing about your country?
That's easy. For me, it's the space. The United States is huge. There's so much nature to explore. You can drive for hours and see forests, lakes, mountains. Wow, wow.
I love that. And for me, the best thing about Australia is the relaxed lifestyle. People are casual, friendly, and always say, no worries.
Yes, I love that phrase. Very Australian.
Is there a similar phrase in the U.S.?
Kind of. Americans often say, you know, or right at the end of a sentence. For example, it's hot today, right?
Oh, yes, I've heard that. It sounds like you're making conversation.
Exactly. It's just a habit many Americans have. Very casual, very friendly.
That's interesting. So each country has its own special phrases and unique culture.
Yes, and now you can try using phrases from your country too. It's a fun way to make English sound natural and real.
No worries. Step by step will help you share your country's best things in English.
Mizu, we've talked about holidays, school, sports. Now let's get practical. Is Australia expensive? How much does it cost to live there?
That's a good question, Lucas. It depends on the city. In big cities like Sydney or Melbourne, yes, it can be quite expensive. Rent is high, groceries can be pricey, and eating out in restaurants costs more.
I see. What about smaller cities?
In smaller cities like Brisbane or Canberra, the cost of living is much better. You can rent apartments for less, buy food at normal prices, and generally have a more relaxed lifestyle.
Ah, that makes sense. In the United States, it's similar. Big cities like New York or Los Angeles are very expensive. Rent, food, and transport can cost a lot.
And smaller cities?
Much more affordable. Cities in the Midwest or South, for example, have lower rent and cheaper groceries. Life is easier on the wallet.
So it's important to know the city when you think about living costs. Big city life is exciting but expensive. Small cities are calmer and more affordable.
Exactly. And this helps when you plan to study, work, or travel abroad. Knowing the cost of living makes life easier.
Yes, and now you can try talking about living costs in your country in simple English. Rent, food, transport, step by step, clear, natural. Lucas, let's talk about seasons. The United States has 4 seasons, right?
Yes, we have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Autumn is especially beautiful. The leaves on the trees turn red, orange, and yellow. Wow.
That sounds so pretty. I'd love to see a real autumn with all those colors.
Yes, and winter is cold, snowy, and perfect for skiing or ice hockey. Summer is warm, sunny, and full of outdoor fun, barbecues, swimming, hiking.
Wow. In Australia, it's very different. Where I grew up near Brisbane, we don't really have a true autumn. The leaves don't change color like that. We mainly have two seasons, a hot season and a wet season.
That's very different from the U.S.
Yes, when I first visited the US, I was so excited to see real autumn and all the colorful leaves. It felt magical.
And I would love to experience a summer Christmas on an Australian beach one day.
You should. It's so different. Instead of a warm, cozy Christmas indoors, we have barbecues, sun, and sand. People swim, play beach games, and celebrate outdoors.
That sounds amazing. Very different from snowy U.S. winters.
Exactly. Seasons really change how life feels in each country. Lucas, as we talked before, in Australia, Christmas is very different from the US. We often have a cold lunch or a barbecue. Yes, a Christmas barbecue.
I can't imagine that. In the U.S., December is usually very cold.
Exactly. And for dessert, we often eat pavlova, a light dessert made with meringue and fresh fruit.
Wow, that sounds delicious. In the U.S., we usually eat a big roasted turkey, mashed potatoes, and fruitcake. Very traditional, very filling.
That's cozy and warm. Very different from our sunny Christmas in Australia.
Yes, and what about New Year?
In Australia, New Year is celebrated outdoors, on the beach, with fireworks at midnight, music, friends, and family. It's hot and fun.
In the U.S., New Year is also a big celebration. Times Square in New York has the famous ball drop, fireworks, parties. People count down together.
So, both countries celebrate Christmas and New Year, but the weather and traditions make it very different.
Yes, traditions are important. They tell a lot about culture and lifestyle.
Exactly. And now you can try talking about Christmas and New Year traditions in your country in simple, natural English.
Step by step, learn the phrases, describe the food, and share your celebrations.
All right, friends. Let's practice talking about your country in English. You don't need to say everything at once. Just a few simple sentences can give a good introduction.
Exactly. You can talk about food, weather, cities, people, animals, holidays, anything that makes your country special.
For example, you can say, a popular food in my country is, the weather in my country is usually, people in my country are very,
Or you can say, my country has beautiful cities like, children in my country enjoy, we celebrate holidays such as.
These are perfect sentences to remember and practice. Start small, and you can add more details later.
Let's try one together, Mizu. In my country, the weather is very sunny in summer, and people love going to the beach.
Yes, and I can say, a popular food in my country is barbecue, and people are very friendly and relaxed.
See? Simple, clear, and natural English.
So now, you try. Think about your country and use these simple sentences to introduce it confidently.
Step by step, friends. Real-life English. Just like we do.
Hey, Lucas. While we were talking about our countries, we actually used some very useful words.
We did. And some of them are super important for describing any country.
Exactly. So let's explain them clearly and have a little fun with it.
I'm ready. Let's do a mini vocabulary adventure.
Perfect. Let's start. The first word we often used is capital. Lucas, what does capital city mean?
The capital city is the main city of a country where the government is located. For example, Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States.
And the capital of Australia?
Haha, Mizu, I'm waiting.
It's Canberra, not Sydney. People often get confused.
Ah, yes. So if someone asks, what is the capital of your country, you just say the main city. Simple.
Next, famous. It means well known by many people. For example, the Sydney Opera House is famous, and hamburger is a famous American food.
And something can be a famous person, place, or food.
Then there's popular, which is a little different.
Famous means many people know it. Popular means many people like it.
Exactly. Like basketball, it's very popular in the US.
And cricket is super popular in Australia. People love playing and watching it.
Another useful word is unique, meaning special, one of a kind, or different from everything else.
Yes, Vegemite is a unique Australian food. Some love it, some not so much.
And the bald eagle is a unique symbol of the United States, very important in American history.
Now, weather. It's very common. Sunny, rainy, cloudy, snowy, windy.
So you can say, the weather today is sunny, or the weather in my country is hot in summer. And then we talk about seasons, different parts of the year. The United States has 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter.
In many parts of Australia, we have just 2 seasons, wet and dry.
So you can always describe seasons in your country too.
Next, traditional. Something people have done for a long time, like a custom or special activity.
Exactly. Roast turkey dinner on Christmas is traditional in the United States. A barbecue on Australia Day is traditional in Australia.
And multicultural, very important. It means a place has people from many countries and cultures.
Yes, both the US and Australia are multicultural. You can hear many languages and eat food from all over the world. And last, landscape. The natural or physical features of an area. Mountains, beaches, forests, lakes, or cities.
For example, the United States has beautiful forests, lakes, mountains, and deserts.
And Australia has beaches, deserts, and coral reefs.
Vocabulary can be fun. You just need to practice and imagine.
Yes, friends, try using these words when you talk about your country. It makes your English colorful and lively.
All right, friends, now it's time to practice. Let's make some simple example sentences you can use every day.
Okay, Mizu, tell me something traditional in Australia.
A traditional thing in Australia is having a barbecue on Australia Day. Everyone loves it. Now, Lucas, what's something traditional in the US?
A traditional activity in the United States is roasting a turkey on Christmas, cozy and festive.
Perfect example. Let's try unique animals. What's a unique animal in Australia?
The koala. It only lives in Australia. Cute and sleepy.
Exactly. And a unique animal in the US?
The bald eagle. It's a symbol of the country and very important in American history.
Great!
Now it's your turn, friends. You can try making your own sentences using these words: traditional, unique, famous, popular, capital, multicultural, landscape.
Remember, start small. A few simple sentences are enough. For example, a popular food in my country is, or a famous city in my country is.
Practice makes perfect. Haha. The more you try, the more confident you will be when talking about your country.
Yes, use these words, have fun, and share your country in clear, natural English. Step by step. You've got this. Well, Lucas, that was such a fun conversation.
It really was, Mizu. We talked so much, and I feel like I know a lot more about Australia now. I hope our viewers enjoyed it too.
Absolutely. So, let's think about what we practiced today. Our main topic was how to talk about your country. Yes, first we practiced saying where we are from. For example, I am from Australia, or I am from the United States. Then we talked about the capital city. You can ask someone, what is the capital of your country? After that, we described the weather. You can say it is hot, it is cold, or it is sunny. People ask about weather all the time.
We also talked about food, always a fun topic. You can describe a famous food or a popular food in your country. For example, barbecue in Australia or burgers in the US.
And we talked about people. You can describe them. Are they friendly, relaxed, busy? Australian people are often casual and friendly.
We also talked about animals. Australia has kangaroos and koalas, and the US has bald eagles and bison.
Then we discussed holidays and traditions. Every country has special days and unique ways to celebrate.
We also learned about landscapes, beaches, mountains, forests, deserts. You can describe what your country looks like.
Then we did a vocabulary review with helpful words like capital, famous, popular, unique, traditional, multicultural, and landscape.
See, there are so many things you can talk about. You don't need to say everything at once.
Exactly. Just choose one or two things to start. For example, I am from my country. The weather is sunny. A popular food is...
That's perfect. The most important thing is to try. Don't be shy.
Yes, practice makes perfect, friends.
Now it's your turn to practice with us.
Yes, and it's our favorite part, the question of the day.
We love reading your comments. It's wonderful to learn about your countries.
Today, we have two fun questions for you.
2 questions, double the fun.
The first question, what is one beautiful place in your country that you love? It could be a beach, a mountain, a park, a city, or even a quiet street.
The second question, what is one word you learned today that you like? Maybe you like unique, landscape, or traditional.
You can answer one question or both. We're excited to read all your answers.
Please write your answers in the comments below.
Your answers help other learners too. When you write about your country, everyone can learn something new.
It's like a big global English class right here. Before we go, we want to thank you for spending time with us. It really means a lot.
Yes, thank you so much. If you liked this video, please give it a like. It helps other learners find us.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button and the little bell. Then you'll know when we have a new video for you.
From both of us, keep practicing and learning.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.